Guess it's like nursery day, guys. Dutch nursery.
It's very nice, sir.
What's very nice?
This.
You think it's nice?
Yeah.
So you thinking about joining up? You want to be a soldier?
No, she's a soldier.
I want to be a
Film
soldier, bro.
Chap, not right in the camera. No,
Inshallah.
You want to be a soldier?
Yeah.
Dutch? Belgian?
Yeah, Dutch.
Hey, how good is my language? Right?
Yeah.
See, look, what a top man, eh? He didn't need to do that, but he did it. That's actually a really pleasant thing to see. Brilliant. I'm not sure these lads would... My friend, be respectful. You know where you are, yeah?
Yeah.
Be respectful.
Okay, sorry.
I'm not sure if we caught that, guys. He gestured that he was going to kick the guard on his behind. Not having that. Not here. At all. Utter stupidity. But he's young, so I can't really have a go at him for it. Look at this. Straight into the archway, taking the mick out of the guard. Police have spotted them already. Oh dear. Oh. Now they're shouting and being silly. Look, staring into the guard's face. Morning. Say again? What? Oh, no, sorry, I said good morning. Oh, I was really hoping they were going to tell me to get away or stop filming or the usual then. Police are behind me, so, oh, that's it, yeah, just chuck your stuff on the floor, don't worry. It's not as if it's a working military facility or... He's telling all of his colleagues they're all being filmed and are likely to be on YouTube. What a surprise. Yep, now it's all funny and blah blah blah, and some are getting a bit shy and don't want to be on camera. Yep, hilarious. I know, guys, it's the funniest thing ever. I haven't seen anything this funny since the last episode of Seinfeld. No, you heard this bunch of clowns shouting and making too much noise and throwing their bag on the floor like they own the place. Typical, really. I'm not going to say a thing, guys, because my function here is not to say a thing, unless, of course, they start being super disrespectful and mocking, in which case I'll tell them. The police can see and hear what's going on, so let's see. It's been a while since an entire group were chucked out, but it wouldn't surprise me if this lot end up getting the boot. A casual tossing of the bag onto the floor was a very curious and entitled thing to do. It's almost like, hey, hold my lunch. The thing is, they have noticed that there are multiple cameras now. I mean, I'm not going to turn because it's kind of comical, but there are a total of 5 cameras capturing this at the moment. Five different people filming, etc. Everything that's going on. I think actually they're going to be okay and be good, because when we first walked through the yard, you saw them all running over to start taking the mick out of the guard, as to be honest they're still doing, but they've toned it down a teeny bit because there were so many cameras. Oh, bit of a heads up. Yeah, exactly, look. Troopers like, whose bag is this? Oh, there, just toss it somewhere else. It's, the casual disrespect is just something that I can't fathom. Guys, honestly, I can't fathom it. It doesn't make any sense to me. At all. What am I missing? It's just a medieval simplicity in behaviour. And the funny thing is, there's actually no need for it. And the reason that I find there's no need for it, guys, do any of you speak English?
Yeah, sure.
You probably noticed or wonder why there are a few people filming and stuff when you're all in front. The reason being, this is a military base.
It's a military base.
These soldiers are at work. So, for example, when everybody sees people making hand gestures, being noisy, tossing bags on the floor, laughing, mocking the guard, not a nice thing. Where are you from, guys?
New York.
So, for example, if
US.
you know about Arlington National Cemetery in the US, where
Yeah,
okay, if you went to Arlington, how would you behave at Arlington?
Very respectful.
Precisely. So why not here, guys? It's the same thing.
It's also a cemetery?
No,
it's
this
a
isn't a cemetery. But this is a working
military
military
base.
facility. You are standing on military ground.
Oh, really?
These are active duty soldiers, and I'll tell you something else. An armoured regiment, just like these guys, liberated Belsen in 1944.
Wow.
So you guys, if anything, should show double level of respect to these guys.
Right.
Yeah. So this is why so many people were filming you. It's not a problem because I understand a lot of people come here, they don't understand what it is.
No, it's like an attraction. We see people there.
It is, and I get it. Some people do
Yeah.
think, tourist attraction because of the fact that you've got uniformed guards, which you don't see anywhere else in the world.
Right.
But I think now I've explained it, you kind of understand why people are a little bit like, hold on a second, these guys are laughing at, inappropriately at the guard who's at work.
Right.
Yeah. Shake my hand though. Shalom. Pleasure, guys. Yeah, thank you for talking to me. Enjoy the rest of the day. Pleasure. Okay.
Don't you think the soldier is a little bored and he wants a little entertainment also?
Okay, that's an interesting perspective. Ask yourself this. If, for example, you or like a family member or your dad or whatever all work in a bank or something else, and a bunch of people came in and tried to get in his face or to make him laugh, same principle, isn't it? He's at work. The guy is a working soldier. This is his job. So is it good to go up and try and take the piss or try and make him laugh? It's not really, come on. It's not really respectful, is it? Am I right or not? Come on, come on. I know you're trying to find a reason to tell me. You're funny, honestly.
When I heard from
Which
the
camp
soldiers,
did they liberate?
Belsen, armoured regiment, liberated Bergen-Belsen in 1944. 1944,
They are
yeah.
active duty soldiers?
These are active duty soldiers. This is one of the most senior regiments of lifeguards in the British Army. When these guys are not here on ceremonial duty, they're in the countryside riding around fixing tanks. They're a reconnaissance and armoured regiment. So, heads up.
Yeah, it just looks like a play. You don't get it.
No, I get it. I get it.
Where, like,
I've had people before say, look, it looks like it's some kind of Shakespearean role play or something, but
also,
it's
when
not.
I heard the first time of the soldiers, I heard people
there's a challenge to try
Okay.
to
challenge to.
Okay, so you probably know, guys, there's like a really famous video which was actually shot in that corner where a very, very well-known Jewish comedian came in. That's the video that you know. Yeah, that's the video that people do try to recreate because that soldier that day, who I know actually, couldn't help but laugh. He did laugh, didn't he, a little bit?
Yeah.
And I understand that there's a cultural aspect of, hey, can we make a similar video to make the guard laugh? But that was one day that was probably not good to repeat, if that makes sense. Yeah. But guys, thank you for talking to me. Anyway, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks for explaining.
No, it's my pleasure. You're good people, and thank you for talking to me as well. Yeah. Shalom. Okay, folks. So we had a good chat. They're lovely guys. A little bit misguided, didn't understand, not intentionally disrespectful. Personally, I find it a pleasure when they're happy to talk to me. It's a little bit like, oops, I'm in trouble now, when there's about 15 people standing around me. But at the end of the day, what's the worst thing that can happen? Nothing. That's what. Even the family there, the guy that I just spoke to, who wanted to say something. Look at this, look. Trooper just raised his sword at the guy's face. See that? He's not happy at all. They're too close. Like, what the flip, no? It's unbelievable how they get in his face.
Yes, I know.
It's so out of order, isn't it? It's so disrespectful. Look at this, look. What the? You see that? The trooper was really not in a good mood then. He raised the sword as a gesture to him, which meant effectively, stand back, give me some flipping room to do my job. Plus there are other tourists waiting, look. You see the trooper decided to move them. It's pretty obvious that he doesn't like the fact that they're right in his face. Where's the other guy, in fact, the main man? The group are being incredibly disrespectful, which, to be honest, is typical. We've seen it at least 2 times in previous videos. 2 people we recognise that have been in 2 other videos. I don't even know where the main guy was, because I perhaps mentioned to him that it's just too much. You see, he's like moving the sword up, and they're still not even. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Really, to be honest. Super rude. Look, troopers stomping. Look, I think this guy's going to say something on the left here. Absolutely extraordinary. Yeah, just can't give the man some space. I don't want to get sick. 1 second. Do you speak English?
What?
You know that when the guy was like moving the sword forward and stamping with his feet, he's doing that because the group that are around him, you guys, you're too close to him. So he's sort of trying to gesture to you, like give him a little bit of space, move back a little bit. Yeah. Did you not notice? That's why he was. Yeah. I know it's complicated here, but I didn't hear the trooper shouting. What the flip? They think it's some kind of joke or what? Wait, who's the leader of the group? Other tourists behind me are just like, what on earth? Just shocked faces everywhere right now. Unbelievable. Really rude. Look at this. Where's the old trooper? I did tell you.
I just came, man.
I can't see which one's the teacher, guys, because this group is like way out of control. I mean, just look at it. I think maybe this one. I don't know if they're teacher or guardian or whatever, but look at this. Look. Absolutely extraordinary. Oh dear. I mean, kind of predictable. The second that I saw the mass crowding around the arch, they are in there. Look at this. Joking and taking the you-know-what out of the trooper. I honestly cannot understand. Okay, the police are finally wandering over to shut it down. It's unbelievable. Yep, police are here, guys. I've had enough. Look, enough with these. That's it. Get out. Bye-bye. Good stuff, eh, folks, from the officer. He didn't need to raise his voice. Every single time, same group, same suspect, same behaviour, same disrespect. I don't get it. But to their credit, the rest of the tourists that were around, I couldn't even see the teacher. I didn't even know that there was a teacher. I couldn't see. Normally, I kind of like to see if anyone's wearing a lanyard or whatever, but no idea who was supposedly in control of the out of control group. See, told you. Until a million miles off.
You're just he's just replicating the video that made that guy laugh.
Other tourists to my right, the lady that just took the picture, is also a little bit open mouthed, thinking like, hold on.
I would love to see this guy just fucking steer. Already 6 plus.
Yeah, we're in the middle. He thought it was. Alright, sounds good.
I told you.
I'm asking a question.
I'm sorry.
I'm asking a question.
I've got an ace up my sleeve in a second, guys. Wait for it. The fake sheepishness now is about to change. Guys, I was going to say something. Have you not seen the videos on YouTube where people end up getting massively owned because they're disrespectful here as a guard?
They get owned. What do they do?
They try and make the guard laugh. They're disrespectful of somebody that's at work.
Oh, we want to be this.
You've seen those videos, and
No,
these
not
kind
really.
of go viral in US college campuses, and the people in the videos end up looking like proper
That's not what we were doing.
dorks.
No, not at all.
My
I wasn't
friend-
even trying to talk to him.
But you were trying to get a response, or trying to either make him laugh, or you were trying to get some kind of response from him.
Not from him. We were just
I'm
talking
sorry.
to each other.
But,
It
but
wasn't-
wait, hey, it's not my. I'm not
no,
like
I
here
get
to
what
tell
you're
you guys
saying,
off.
yeah.
What I'm saying is, say for example, imagine like your
You're
fathers.
saying we need to fix.
Imagine if your fathers are at work and just some kid came off the
Yeah,
street
yeah.
and got in his face. What would you think about that?
That's pretty
Fair
shitty,
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
is
agree.
why the officer stepped in. I was going to say something, but I thought, you know what? Hopefully, they're just going to get their picture and not.
We've
Yeah,
never been here.
that's
This
not-
is a good
that-
lesson.
That's all we're doing.
This is a pretty big culture shock for us. So
It's
we're-
actually which part of the US are you
from
from?
New York.
New Jersey, and
Okay.
like this is like not a thing, and I've never seen this.
That's why I asked the officer.
This
I
is
was
like
I never saw it
complete-
before.
Ah, so you were kind of like,
I've
whoa, what's
also
going
never
on
seen
here?
the videos they're talking about.
Yeah, if you Google them, there are a couple of early videos. A comedian came along and actually did make the guard laugh out
Oh, really?
very loud.
And what?
And a lot of
The
people
UK
have tried
hated
to. It's not that so much that they hated it. It's just at the end of the day, again, if somebody is at work, they shouldn't
Yeah.
be subject to
No, yeah.
ridicule in a low kind of way. So that's why the officer stepped in. But
Yeah, no, trust me, we get it.
I know that you guys were not like malicious or
We
whatever.
were trying to be like. We were trying to be.
I would
like that,
never like be blatantly just like we didn't like get too close, and we didn't. I don't really know what's going on here, to be honest.
He has got a sword, but he only uses it on college students in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I like that one. What are you filming for? Just curious.
It's a YouTube channel,
Oh,
guys.
that's awesome.
I mean, do you want to see it because you're going to be on it later?
Oh, sure.
I mean, I'm not sure if that's good or bad. You sure
not
you
be
want to
on
know?
Probably not. Can we not be on
Can you not be on it? I mean, the video's always shot in one take. Let's see. Come on, let's give him a thumbs up, guys. Oh, now they realise the camera's here. Hey, what can I say? What can I say? But just I'll say one thing, guys. Don't forget he's a soldier and he's working.
Yeah, guys, honestly, he is working.
This is the key thing to remember.
Can we ask him for permission? Wait, guys, let's ask for permission.
You don't need to ask for permission, but just like tone it down a little bit and be respectful. Yeah.
Yes, you mind or yes?
See, don't want to upset him. He's got a sword after all.
How often does he use it?
Apparently,
Is that why it's wet?
he only deals with one tourist a day with a sword. So if you end up being the lucky one, you must have really upset him.
Can you show me how?
How he's going to behead
Yeah.
you? You're not going to see it. It's going to happen too quick. You'll be looking up at your own torso. Don't risk it. It's very disrespectful, folks. I did tell them, but they're not quite getting it, are they? I think the most surprising thing, actually, is that thus far, the police haven't said anything. Ooh. Awkward. Oh, here we go. Penny's just dropped. Oh look, getting all sheepish all of a sudden. What a surprise. Too late, guys. Yep, sheepish little Frenchies it seems. Actually, wait, the accent is a little bit different. I'm trying to listen. Hold on a second. It might not be. I thought instinctively it was at the beginning. One thing I'm really trying to figure out though is why they're trying to talk to him, or why they think it's funny. I'll ask the clown at the front in a second why he thinks it's funny. It's always the one with the biggest mouth that has to play the big man and lead the group. Oh, getting told off. Still don't know which language it is. I'm not sure why they seem to think it's so funny. I personally don't think it's funny at all, but I guess it's different between somebody pre and post lobotomy, fundamentally. Not French though, guys, I can tell you that. See if I can pick up the language. Which language is it? I always like to title my videos with the country that the troublemakers, here we are, or the nuisance types are from. Oh, there we go. There's a clear face of an idiot, folks, right there on the video. Yeah, obviously wasn't quite realising that, you know what, that ain't the way to do it. At all. Guys, which country are you from?
From Bosnia.
You're from Bosnia. This is not the way to speak to Slovenia. This is not the way to speak to a soldier.